Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of Nintendo Switch's game announcements for the 4th week of January, so let's get started. Our first game this week is the off-road racer WRC8, heading to the Switch this September, offering revamped career mode, better visuals, more cars than any game in the series' history, new dynamic weather systems, and over 100 tracks. SteamWorld Quest, Hand of Gilgamech, is a team-based card collecting role-playing game where you can deck build to your heart's content with a storybook-inspired art style, launching first on Switch later this year. Bandai Namco confirmed that SD Gundam G Generation Cross Race is releasing later this year. This strategy RPG features mobile suits from several prominent Gundam series, and the Asian version will have English support for those who wish to import. Inmost is an atmospheric story-driven puzzle platformer following 3 playable characters within one dark interconnecting story. The Japanese-style free-to-play MMORPG Onigiri is releasing January 31st. The Switch version is releasing in tandem with the Steam version, and the developers have confirmed crossplay between the two. The 2D action RPG CrossCode combines Zelda-like dungeon puzzles, RPG elements, and fast-paced battles, where exploiting enemy weaknesses is just the first step. The Switch version of Goat Simulator the GOATY contains all of the previously available DLC, and the game was shadow dropped in the eShop after the Nindy showcase. Evoland Legendary Edition is a bundling of both Evoland games. This series focuses on unlocking new technologies that change the visuals and game style, from pixel art to 3D, from RPG to action-adventure, and is set to release in January 29th. So Adesco is bringing the nightmarish first-person horror game Among the Sleep Enhanced Edition to the Switch later this year. Wander through an eerily dark house full of twisted and evil environments to find a child's missing mother. Heroland is the localized name of Work X Work, a treasure-hunting voxel-like JRPG that released in Japan last year. Sadly, we still have no word on a Western release. The Switch release of Mo Chronicles Age features revamped HD visuals, balance tweaks, and full HD rumble support. This ecchi dungeon crawler was a popular import title for the Vita. The arcade-style baseball game R.B.I. Baseball 19 is heading to the Switch this March. Featuring newly upgraded game physics and visuals, this year's entry looks to be the best one in the series. The Viking-themed survival management sim, Dead in the Vinland, is releasing in Switch with all of the previously available content, which include 14 playable characters and over 70 non-linear quests. Double Kick Heroes is a mixture of shoot 'em up and rhythm gameplay. Survive the highway to hell by killing monsters through 30 levels and escape the terror-filled nightmare. Unworthy is a hardcore combat-focused platformer without jumping. Play as a recently revived warrior out for vengeance and blood. Based on the popular NBC hit show, American Ninja Warrior Challenge has you competing in obstacle courses based on the show to test your skills in either local combat multiplayer or in a career mode. Explore space and expand your base, all while protecting the Earth from an impending alien invasion and Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. Atypical Games revealed that their 3D aerial combat game Sky Gambler's Afterburner is releasing February 7th. Full of thrilling missions, this release also includes English support in the Japanese eShop. Armed with powerful weapons, you play as Momotaro, who's embarked on the story of his life in Zombie Panic Wonderland DX, releasing January 25th. Pick from 4 different factions in constant war for gold and resources in the side-scrolling Battler Swords and Soldiers, and the Switch release will include all of the previously available DLC. Thea the Awakening is a turn-based strategic survival game steeped in Slavic myth. You're tasked to lead a few hopeless starving survivors to victory over their oppressors. Touhou Gensou Skydrift is the second Touhou game announced for the Switch in as many weeks. This one is a 3D racer published by Untitled, and it will be playable at Game Party Japan 2019 next month. Releasing February 8th, Glass Masquerade is an artistic puzzle game where you can place jigsaw pieces into gorgeous stained glass. Hitting the eShop January 31st, Zombie Night Terror has you playing as a zombie who can enroll the power of the undead in over 50 levels to wipe out those who still wish to live. The turn-based strategy RPG with a quirky sense of humor, Total War War, features up to 4-player with local versus mayhem. The party game Bombfest pins you versus 3 friends in crazy locations to blow them up, but just be careful of the chain reaction. Psycho Collection Volume 3 is releasing this spring, and this time Arc System Works will include the shoot-em-ups Strikers 1945, Gun Barrack, Zero Gunners 2, and Sengoku Cannon. SmuggleCraft features racetracks that are randomly generated, with different terrains that won't rely on memorization but quick reflexes. Taisho X Alice All-in-One is an Otome visual novel releasing April 4th. Discover who you are in a pitch-dark world where your heart is filled with uneasiness and loneliness. The lo-fi platformer Jump Gun features unique mechanics where players can't jump normally, but instead they use energy balls to boost them upwards. Extant is working on a traditional crime suspense themed visual novel called Bustafellows that's aiming to release in the fall of 2019. Walk through a variety of low-poly environments as the story unfolds and learn how the protagonist learns to deal with his inner demons in Drowning. Treachery and Beatdown City is a mix between beat-em-ups, tactics, and wrestling games from yesteryears with 3 playable characters. GOATY features a minimalistic art style where you eat bricks and become their color to solve puzzles. And that's what the game announcements will be covering this week. I really commend what Nintendo did with the Metroid Prime 4 news. I'm sure that it wasn't an easy decision to make, but let's not forget that this means that when it does releases, it'll be a product that they can be proud of. So with all that said, as per always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. See ya!